Hey everyone, welcome back to Outward, and just waking up and kind of getting things started here. We have just completed the Bandit camp, and I think we have a few extra silvers in our pocket. Nothing to go crazy about. I do want to buy some gold bars before we're out. Gold bars tend to give us a little bit better weight.
Is there something you need?
How much gold do I actually have? 164. I'll just buy one gold bar. Saves us about a pound. I'm really close to being overweight here. 48 pounds. Might as well... I'm really going to have to sell some of this stuff. Even though I'm carrying a lot of good stuff, I am carrying too much of basically everything at this point. So, let's talk to this guy first. I always forget to talk to
Is there something... Excellent.
Basically, when I go to Berg, it'll help me out with a bit of extra cash in my pocket.
Hey there!
What can I really get rid of? You know, like, I guess 2 of these. The Hex Cleanser, I'll get rid of. I don't tend to need it so much. Do I have a lot of life potions? Is that what it is? Okay, I'm carrying a lot of food too. I get about 7.5 pounds of carrying capacity, which is not a lot of carrying capacity here, so let's sell that too. We're gonna buy another gold bar. They have it. About almost 10 pounds. And we're gonna eat some of this stuff on the way there. Things are starting to shape up a little bit. I'm gonna get some extra water here too. Just because. Good. And away we go. So, what to do today? We finally purchased a pistol. We have some good mediocre gear. Starting gear. I've just cleared out that Bandit camp. We've been to Conflux Mountain. We've done a few things here, so we're gonna take a look at the, the next stop we need to make. Alright, let's do this. Let's take a look at the map. So, this was the Bandit camp we cleared out. Conflux Mountain. There's another Bandit camp here. And then there's this here. So, I would say usually what I do is this Bandit camp or this pylon and then over to Berg through the Enmerkar forest, and then I can buy kind of a bigger backpack and some of the things that are over there without completing too much of that map. This chicken strutting and stuff. Would have been a good chance to use my pistol there, but didn't think of it. Kind of a waste of a bullet, I suppose. Ah! I mean, you get a good damage on the pistol shot, but he managed to run away. I have to reload. It is kind of a waste of a bullet. I'm gonna hold off on using that on those types of enemies. But it does make a good first attack option. And I'll use the bow and arrow when you're gonna make repeated attacks on the same enemy. Like if you're gonna attack one of these shrimps, sometimes hangs out over here near the water. You can kind of get them like this, and then if you want to switch over to basically took care of that. He's got a friend over there. And I'm already sluggish, like, it's kind of frustrating. Arrow shots on him. Another set of padded armor. I'll take the ball. And I'll take the arrow. And the mace. I could break this stuff down, I suppose. Alright, so coming along the path. Oh, sorry, I thought that was the mountain. Wait, this is the mountain over here. Alright, so I'm going up to this little cave over here because it's kind of an important advantage. So, just north of the Conflux Mountain, you'll find this little cave. Not exactly hidden, it's pretty obvious, the spot, so get a couple of things here. If you're running through that area and you're just looking for a place to rest, you usually can rest here without the risk of ambush. So it saves you a little bit of unnecessary risk if you want to camp here. And it's about halfway between Cierzo and the exits to the map, so if you were doing something here and you really did need to rest, then you're good. But I came here specifically to talk to this guy, who is an immaculate. Alright. The sea breeze in Cherzones always fills me with the urge to travel. It's a pity that winter is unbearably cold. Who are you? I sense there's more to that question. What's your name? Names are a human thing. My kind can tell one another without such arbitrary nonsense. We only call ourselves Immaculates because that's what your kind calls us. Okay, so what are you doing here? I am on a journey. I want to learn. I want to grow. I want to see all of this world. I want to see all that this world has to offer. I would like to be free of these instinctual shackles. If I never had to warm another person, harm, if I never had to harm another person or a beast again, I would be content. I seem to enjoy reading a lot. Yes, the knowledge from humans long since gone is quite valuable, and the way your kind makes fake history stories for the purpose of amusement, it is a comfort to me on the lonely road I walk. Okay. Can you help me? This is the important part. I like, so he offers me shelter, equipment, storage, or power. So you could get a magic spell there. I don't really need it. What I really want from this is actually the shelter, because I don't have a tent yet. So he gives me a simple tent out of that deal. And that's it. Really good things here, so I'll take more of these for sure. Some rags, yep. Don't need it, don't need it. Don't need the brutal axe. I know that the brutal axe is worth something, but it's kind of far away from a merchant at this point, and I'm already overweight, so I'm gonna lay down this bedroll, and that's just really, that's its home now. I don't need it. And like I said, if I wanted to, I could rest here for an hour and heal up. Yeah, I'm vastly overweight here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I clicked on the wrong thing. I'm carrying so much food. It's unnecessary to have this much food. I wish I ran into a merchant more often. It just seems like a waste to throw it away. Like, I don't know, I just instinctually pick it up and carry it around. So I end up carrying a lot of junk I don't need. But I'll streamline that when we get to things that I actually have to carry. Oh, two dogs coming up. So nothing they're carrying that I really want. Actually, I'm gonna dump some of this meat that I don't need, because the more I think about it, the more it's like, I don't need it. Don't know why I'm carrying all this food. Still overweight, Jesus. How much of this stuff am I carrying? Carrying a lot of mushrooms. And how far away am I from getting some traps made? Just some wood. Okay, so once I pick up some wood, then I'll use up some of that scrap metal, and we should be good to go. A little bit lighter. And do I have... Okay, so that's kind of part of the problem, I guess. Good. And... need some bullets. And I guess some bandages. And we should be alright. So, lost a little bit of weight. Just enough to keep us humming along here. Where are we headed? That's the question. We're going either to the bandit camp that's on the other side here, or we're going to the glass, the vigil pylon, which is that glass thing right in front of me. These actually might be better than the ones I'm wearing. I haven't upgraded these in a while. Yeah. Alright, so where are we here? So, as far as attack is concerned, we have 20 attack, 17 knockback. That's what it's, and the speed is 1.1. Our defense is going to be 17 resistance, 0 protection. So protection and resistance are a little bit different. Protection is going to take a point off the attack, and 17 would represent more like 17%. I think is the best estimate on how that works. Anyway, neither here nor there. Alright, so this I think goes to the bandit camp. Let's head up this way and we'll see if we can't deal with these bandits directly. And I think this is the easier of the two bandit camps actually, because this bandit camp you can kind of like walk into it rather than having to load into it. How much salt am I carrying? I have this tendency to carry a lot of salt too, because I don't need it right now. So we got a guard guarding the front door here. Doesn't seem like much. Ooh, I don't like the trap placement here. It's way off. Fighting a chicken? Well, they're all fighting a chicken. Wow, I'm way down on the ground here. What's going on? Get up. Get up out of the dirt. Why are you sinking into the earth? Alright, kind of important note. To reload the pistol. Good. Even if I'm not using it right at this second, just have it reloaded. And take the warm potion and fire rag. Why not? I'd like it to auto aim to him. Or auto lock onto him. Free aiming isn't great. Two down. I'm gonna reset these traps a little closer. I mean, when we first came out, the guard was like outside the wall, so. A few things there. A few things I really don't need. But we'll pick them up and we'll decide later what gets destroyed and what comes back with us. No, I'll just use their weapons as a trap, so. Okay. So know where that came from? Oh, I missed. Because the chicken chewed this guy up pretty good. 3 bucks. Plate trap. Ooh, fur boots. Yeah, we'll take it all. Wow, that's a pretty good haul there. Let's take a look at these fur boots. So that's what I'm wearing now. Oops. And yeah, resistance is 6 and 10. I think it's a no-brainer. That's pretty good. Cold weather defense, yeah. Good. I mean, this one's cold weather defense versus hot weather defense. Impact resistance. Oops. Oops. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. If it gets cold here, maybe. It's better impact resistance, so I like it for that. So I'm gonna keep it. And we'll just destroy the other one. Since there were 2. Let's keep going. What else is here? I know they killed a chicken, I don't see its corpse anywhere. Somebody else here. It's an archer as well, so hold still. Ooh, even better one. And we'll take all the arrows too. I'm not sure what I have for arrows at this point. Too many arrows, yeah. What do we got here? So 1 extra point. Looter mask, scavenger mask. So 5 resistance, but 4 impact. Oh, what are you guys doing to me here? The impact resistance is higher. That's a tough call. 1%, so I don't know. Hard to say. Impact resistance 23? Did this guy drop dead? Did the chicken get this guy? Maybe I just didn't want any of his stuff. Alright, so this sounds over precautious, but I am going to clean up these traps because no one seems to be hitting them, and I might as well bring them up to the next spot. Probably someone tougher up there. Alright, since I killed all those guys, I want some tea. And of course now I'm vastly overweight. Let's do this. I don't think I'm going to use this. Now that I have this other one. Let's destroy this mace. Can I move now? Don't need it. And here's the chicken that they killed. Don't need it. Alright, so this is a little prison area. Again, you can be taken prisoner in here if you get defeated in combat. It's one of the things that can happen to you. If your character doesn't die completely, you could get imprisoned. So, this is one of the prisons you might end up in. And so far I've been super cautious, and that seemed to have worked out for me. Don't mind taking that. Don't need the other thing. And really nothing in here for free. I mean, this door's locked, and behind this is a real scary thing. Okay? This is going to be by far the most dangerous creature I've faced so far. It's the Wendigo. And I've got 6 traps, so this shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to just make sure it hits all 6. There's another one to hit it with, I probably would. Let's see. Gun's loaded. Fire away with this. Traps. We killed it. All 6 traps. So it leaves us this key. You get a couple things here: cold stones, occult remains, more predator bones, and small sapphires. So pretty worthwhile. I mean, it's not nothing. Need a chest in the back here. Broad dagger's pretty valuable. Turnip pottage. I would take this, but I don't think I can carry it. So I will take that dagger. Away. Pouches over there. Oh, because I'm carrying this shield. And then the key actually opens this door. So there's an ornate chest in here. Well, pretty nice shield. I don't know. It's gonna be tough to beat. The Fang shield is 18, but it gives you bleeding. Impact. It's hard to say if I want that. Some plate armor. Now, normally I don't take plate armor because plate armor is gonna slow me down, but that is really tempting too. This for sure, spiritual blindness. Okay, we'll take it all. We're gonna have to make a decision though. And I think it's pretty obviously better to have the plate armor than the padded armor. Like, resistance is doubled with the plate armor. You get 3 protection, which is basically 3 hit points that don't get lost on the attack. Impact resistance is 19. It's got cold. Okay, well, hot weather, it's going to be kind of useless to us. But we might find something better in the time being. This is pretty good right now. It is extremely heavy. 19 pounds. So, obviously, whoops, obviously a bit sluggish. But, my foot speed is minus 84% when wearing it. That's kind of crazy. Minus 100% while I'm wearing this. So my foot speed gets better? Is I'm in the plate armor? I don't get it. Oh, that might be because I'm so wickedly overweight right now. And then we want to take a look at this as well. Whoops. Inflicts bleeding on shield attack, but I really want to look at it here. Damage is 25, impact is 46. It's a lot. Impact resistance is 15. I mean, I might take this shield just because I think it's a better shield, and this is gonna have to get dropped. I mean, how much heavier is this than the Fang shield? Oh, they're the same weight. Interesting. Oh, I can't make it back to town like this. So this is gonna go out. Leaves me at 51 pounds. I don't need this thing. Why am I carrying that? And this camp key I don't need. So I'm really close to being at the proper weight. Okay. So I picked up some new gear, and I think it'll make me better for the time being. The furthest I'm going to go for a long time is to Berg, and it doesn't get hot in Berg, at least hot enough to worry about that type of gear. It's like if I was going to the desert right now, that would be a problem, that I'm wearing this plate armor, because it's too hot to wear in the desert, unless I'm really using a lot of potions. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Anyway, that looks like yet another bandit camp taken care of. I would really like to be able to go back to base at this point and sell some of the stuff I picked up, because I've got a lot of good stuff here. I mean, just like lot of good, like, this will be worth selling, and I guess this hackmite that I won't need for a long time. This sapphire, so maybe $100 or so. Then I already have 200 in gold. And so yeah, it might be worthwhile to do that. Because I'm trying to get to about 500, right? So let's take a look at the map here. I am here. I could go back here and sell all this stuff. I still don't have enough for what I need there. Or I could go to Berg through the Mercar forest. I'll never pronounce that right. So we could go that way, and then when I sell this gear, I will be able to buy a few things in the forest, and then I'll come back and do the Vigil Pylon. But for the time being, I think I'm going to take a break. We're going to have a sleep here, and we're going to have a sleep here and see how we do. I'm going to take 0 risk on this ambush, so no worries there. Anyway, that was the Bandit Camp. Thanks for watching, and I'll pick it up here next time. Thanks again.